Boris Johnson will hold a showdown with EU leaders next week to help force a breakthrough in a post-Brexit trade deal, it was confirmed last night. Downing Street said the Prime Minister will take part in a high-level summit with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, European Council President Charles Michel and the President of the European Parliament, David Maria Sassoli on Monday. Mr. Johnson hopes to inject political momentum into the stalled process following weeks of stalemate. As it stands, Britain will leave the EU single market when the Brexit transition period finishes at the end of the year with nothing to replace it, unless a deal is agreed. Talks have been disrupted by the coronavirus pandemic, with little progress being made since Britain officially left the EU on January 31. The UK has rejected the EU's demand for a detailed level playing field, arguing it goes far beyond the scope of a normal free trade agreement and would tie Britain into following the bloc's laws indefinitely. Fishing rights and agricultural tariffs are other sticking points that need to be resolved if a deal is to be agreed. A No. 10 spokesman said, the high-level meeting between the Prime Minister and President von der Leyen and President Michel will take place by video conference on the afternoon of Monday, June 15. It is understood that Mrs. von der Leyen will use the meeting to reset talks with the UK and herald a new push towards a bare minimum Brexit. An EU diplomat said, the baseline has moved down significantly, we're no longer talking about a broad and comprehensive trade agreement. At this end the trajectory for the best-case scenario is a minimum trade agreement. The trade talks are now expected to intensify throughout July. A UK spokesperson said, the UK and the EU have agreed an intensified timetable for FTA negotiations in July. This new process will involve a mix of formal negotiating rounds and smaller group meetings, both in London and Brussels assuming public health guidelines enable this. There will be talks each week of the 5 weeks between the 29th of June and the 27th of July.